For $4 billion, you have to win a fight in the octagon against any Boston Celtic.
I'm gonna have to go with the pride and joy of Puerto Plata, Al Horford.
What?
Fuck Al Horford up. Yo, let me tell you. First off, he's Dominican. Dominicans can't fight, bro. We nice at baseball because we throw rocks and we'll hit you with a stick.
Cat is the best scoring option that can take advantage of mismatches on that team. It's not Jalen Brunson. He might be right there as far as the offensive player, but at the end of the day, down the stretch in the playoffs, you are 6 feet tall. And Cat is just as skilled as you as a big man that can take advantage of a better mismatch. This last game, I'm watching the game, Cat bailed us out, and it was all on second opportunity shots or last-minute buzzer beater shots.
Last minute, yeah.
Why can't Cat get the fucking ball with 10 seconds to make a move? Why is it with 2 seconds or 1 second? Yeah. And Cat, at the end of the day, bro, you got to get the fucking ball,
You got to want it,
You got to want it.
You got to be assertive.
This Jalen Brunson shit where we're just going to go 7 minutes straight with you trying to do your best impression of Allen Iverson, that's not going to get us a fucking ring, bro.
Can't be worried about game by game. We a team, we get it out the fucking mud, bro. We on the floor, bro. It don't matter how scrappy you think, you can't out-scrap the scrappers, bro.
Bro, I told my girl the only way I propose is at halftime at a Knicks game.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck though. Jrey's team is better than Shuggy's. Shuggy's team is ass.
Nah, yo, bugging. My team better than yours. What you mean? What the
Crawford?
Nigga, you got a Murray at the 3. Melo is eating. Y'all both catching 50.
Y'all are the only two on this table that chose 2 bench players for your starting lineup. You guys realize that? My whole team was a bunch of starters. You guys went out.
You got guys who should be on the bench, like Randall.
How did none of y'all pick 2009 Tracy McGrady?
No, one game.
For one game against KD, baby KD,
OKC.
and we lost.
And then he didn't play because he couldn't play back-to-backs. Yo,
this isn't back-to-backs, bro. This is do or die. This is one game.
John Cena was a good-looking white boy that was brolic and act like a black guy. He was easy to hate, bro. He was easy to hate. But you cannot.
We are officially in the era of wrestling where the women are better than the men. For $4 billion,
Oh, shit.
you have to win a fight versus any New York Met in the octagon. Jrey, who you got?
Juan Soto. Beating your ass, bro.
You fucking Juan Soto up.
I'm fucking him up, bro. He's going to remember turning down that
No, that's a good pick. He's Dominican, bro. I already told you. They can't fucking fight. I already told you. As long as he don't get a rock or a stick in his hand, I like your chances, Jay.
It's not Monte yet.
Whoa, who's that?
Monte. We've been waiting for this nigga Monte all night.
Yo, I can tell he's a real Batman fan. 'Cause only a Batman fan will put some shit on like that and think nobody recognizes him.
I just realized this nigga's license plate today when I was smoking.
Yo, next week, Netflix got all 3 Batman movies, and I sat and watched all of them. Yo, he's ass, bro. But we'll save that for next week, bro. I got some shit to talk about your boy.
Monte,
Shuggy.
it's your favorite podcast, In the Locker Room podcast. Fellas, what up?
What's good? What's going on, fellas?
How y'all been,
You
y'all?
see the vibe, you see the theme, man.
New York, bro.
Orange and blue
We in the
skies.
locker
Orange
room.
and blue
War times,
skies,
bro.
man.
These are times of
Come
war,
on, man.
bro.
We had a little.
Gotta ask them how it is in Detroit, man. I know we good over here.
Bro, we got the Knicks socks, bro.
We nicked out today. You see?
We sports. Listen, we sports today. We had
You
a
see
little
the Knicks
meeting.
chinchilla?
We've been a little out the locker room for a couple pods, but now we in the locker room today. All right, this for the fellas.
Right, so our first segment is our taste testing, taste review, and we have our first sponsor on the pod. This is Bakesbyqueencaro. Follow her on IG. She said that once she gets her first 300 followers, She's gonna even give out some free stuff. So.
Nice little giveaway.
Yo, listen, bro. She went in, bro. We gotta support, bro.
Yeah, she
She
showed
went
love,
crazy.
support of the pod. She
She went
definitely
crazy.
showed love. She got some. I don't know. I'm trying to dig in. We doing a lot of talking. I ain't gonna lie, but
Details going.
I've been
definitely
eyeing
check
these
out her
pretzels.
IG. She got some interesting stuff. She does party packages by the dozens. Check her out, man.
Yo, go buy her shit, bro.
Go
Yeah,
buy
Go
it.
buy her
Yes,
shit,
sir.
bro.
It's simple. You hit the DM. They got the instructions. She
got-
got all the instructions.
She
there.
got some- she got
all
Rice
our-
Krispies,
You go to
we
the
got
highlights.
Oreos.
Come on,
We
we all
got,
know how to work
man.
Instagram.
Yeah,
It's
she got good prices,
2025.
I think today's
All
my
that.
cheat day, man. It might have to be.
I'm gonna have that today.
Seguidilla.
Yo, we talking too much, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, let me see one of them Rice Krispies.
Let's get it.
Man.
Yo, I'm telling you, this pretzel's been calling my name, man.
Hey, shout out to her. Custom logo in the locker room logo.
Come on, bro.
She went all out for this.
Zoom in.
This some shit, man. Yo, hold them up for the camera real quick. Damn, huh?
bro.
Give the camera.
Yo!
Took my only fucking
Multiple cameras in here. I mean, the camera, nigga.
The center camera.
That shit, nah.
Oh, the logo is edible?
Nah, I know how Oreo tastes, but
Logo's
this
edible?
chocolate,
Yeah.
Wait, that's an Oreo?
these are Oreos.
Oh,
but
nah,
the
that's
chocolate
fire.
coloring is different,
Nah,
bro.
man. I might be taking
no,
a
that's
box of
fine.
Nah,
pretzels.
this shit definitely fire, man.
Yeah, this shit fire, bro.
Shout out to Caro. We appreciate the treats, man. Definitely gonna support.
I'm gonna need a minute, bro. I'm gonna fuck
this
this
shit
up.
fire.
Yeah, me too, bro. I might have to. I might need another pretzel.
Oh shit. So she does events.
This is where it gets
If you
quiet.
got a birthday, if you got a wedding, if you got hit her up, bro. Bakesbyqueencaro on IG.
This
Bakes
is
by
fire.
Queencaro.
Not even just gassing it. Like them beers we be drinking, them shits be type nasty sometimes. But this one, she got some gas right here, boy. This.
What's wrong?
No, I might have to place an order. These Rice Krispies bust.
If y'all not taking the pretzels,
Maybe because I'm clapped, but I don't know. These Rice Krispies is busting.
I don't even want to do the podcast.
I'm on some real fat nigga shit right now, but I don't even give a fuck.
And like we said, man, she got the creativity down packed. Whatever request you got, I'm pretty sure she can handle it because we didn't even ask for nothing, and she got the whole logo.
yo, bro, this is sick.
Yeah, thing.
Damn.
All right, this is it for me for tonight.
Yo, don't lie, we might.
This is it.
All right, now I need a bev.
I don't want to do the pod, bro.
Low key,
Chill
bro.
with me. Yo, put the game on. Put the game on. That's some good shit, bro.
Yo, shout out to her, bro.
Yo, one more time, man. Clap it up for Bakes by Queencaro, bro. Thank you for showing love to the pod. And what are we washing this shit down with, yo? I got something for y'all. So this is a New York pod. We're gonna talk a lot about the Knicks, a lot about the Yankees. Real sports pod. And what goes together with a New York pod is a fucking drink with a rat on the front, bro.
Where'd you find
This
this,
shit,
bro? Where did you find
this
this?
is called Trial by Wombat.
Bro,
So maybe it's not a rat.
I don't know the stuff that you be bringing, bro.
Yo, bro, this was in my store, my local store, bro.
So you've seen this for a while.
I've seen this what?
You've seen this for a while now.
Yeah, I never thought I'd try it. But then I started a podcast and I said, fuck it.
Trial by Wombat.
Trial by Wombat.
What kind of beer is this? Is this an IPA?
This is an IPA.
Damn, bro. I got Rice Krispie shit on my face. You don't tell me.
And again, what's up with all the beer, bro? Like,
You don't like beer, bro?
this ain't Barstool, bro. This is the locker room, bro.
What you want, wine? What you want?
Proud by Wombat.
Yeah, I want something fruity, bro.
My man's wants a spritzer.
I want a little
Yo, don't drink it yet, bro. We got a toast, bro.
Yo, this
toast to the Wombat, man.
Alright, fuck, are we doing
This is
out
from
the
Buffalo. This is from Buffalo, New York.
yo, the
it
front
out
of
the
this
can.
is crazy, man.
can? So this is Trial by Wombat, y'all. Let's see what we working with. Yo, cheers, fellas. Eye contact.
Cheers.
Eye
I
contact.
don't even like that
To
color.
the
Eye
pod, my
contact.
brothers.
Jrey. Jrey, eye contact, bro. That's 7 years of bad
contact,
sex.
bro.
Gotta lock
What?
in, brother.
That's a thing?
7 years of
Really?
bad sex, no eye contact.
I've never heard of that.
What the
before.
hell?
You out on a
What the
toast,
hell?
man. You got to.
Salud.
That shit is trash.
No, that's not bad.
Oh, it's not bad. All right.
That's not bad.
It got a little fruity aftertaste to it.
Damn, I don't know if I'm fucking with this one, bro.
I don't
Yeah.
think I was
Huh?
supposed to put it in the cup. See, I don't drink beer, man. Y'all got me on some.
This is the first one I'm not fucking with, bro.
Nah?
I'm not fucking with this.
It's not that
It's
cool.
it's not that cold, but
That
Listen, the aesthetics, not it.
I don't,
number one.
It's not?
It's not.
I actually like the can.
sure?
I like it.
the
These
can,
aesthetics
man.
are not it?
That's not it.
Really?
Nah.
Putting a wild rat-looking shit on your
This
foot?
is
That's not
This
it?
ain't appealing at all, man.
I guess it's
What a
supposed to be
shocker.
a wombat. Yeah, trial by wombat.
But it does taste good though.
Shout
I'm
out
not
to
gonna
y'all.
lie. I would have this again.
You drink
Really? You
beer.
fuck with
I like beer. I would do this.
This is
again.
one of those beers, they gotta be ice cold.
Yeah.
Bro, you say that about every beer. Every beer has to be free, damn near slush.
It's
To
just
be appetizing.
the can is just throwing me off. Like it's making me not like it looking at the wombat.
So we're not fucking with the package.
Maybe I gotta try it
Nah.
outside the cup, but nah.
It's funny though.
Jerry, give me your 1 to 10.
This is like a 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Havh?
This is just a 2, bro. If you're gonna go, if you're gonna go this bold on the graphics, you gotta taste fire, bro. This is not fire, bro.
I'll give that shit like a 4, bro.
4?
Yeah. This is something you drink if there's nothing around. If there's nothing left, bro, and you just whoop out a wombat.
Bro, this
give
is
it a
around,
4.
and I feel like nothing's around right now. I'm thirsty.
No lie, this is about a 5.5. Maybe a 5. I'll give it a 5. Right down the middle.
I don't know. The more I drink it, I don't know.
It has a weird aftertaste by the
Yeah.
third sip, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's not just me. The first sip was like, okay. The third one was like,
Yo, next pod, I'm bringing in like some energy drink or something, bro. 'Cause
Oh my god.
this beer thing, it's not for me, fam.
All right, fellas, so let's start the show,
I'm
man.
bringing Snapple.
Let's start with our IG reactions. Some of our followers have been sending us stuff through DM. The internet is having a debate. This shit is going crazy viral.
They didn't have to send us this.
If 100 men, the question is, can 100 men beat up or defeat a silverback gorilla? Fellas, what y'all think?
We're talking about kill a gorilla, right? That's what it is.
If you don't kill it, I'm assuming it's gonna kill you.
Unarmed.
Yeah, that was my next question. Is this fully unarmed?
No, the universal viral
I'm
question
assuming
is
yes.
unarmed.
Is unarmed. Yeah,
Yes.
straight hand to hand.
Armed is like, we can't even debate that. That's stupid. That's
I'm gonna be honest.
armed is called evolution.
100 men. I'm taking pause. 100 men versus the gorilla. I couldn't even get that one out properly.
Yeah, it's hard to say without pausing.
But anyway, I can't see a gorilla being 100 men. If you would have said 20, I would have been like, nah, that gorilla tossing everyone around. 100, there's no way you can't beat him with 100.
I find it hard to believe that 100 people, men, whatever, can't beat any animal. It's probably 50 of them are gonna wear him
Yo,
down.
but this isn't
The
just
other
a,
50.
this isn't just a
Definitely not
gorilla.
beating a
This is a
Tyrannosaurus
silverback gorilla.
Yeah, still.
This shit can crush you with his bare
He
hands.
has two arms,
Right.
Just like everybody else.
Those are, I don't know. Those look like
Silverback.
horse legs arms, bro.
Silverback, paperback, nickelback, Lakers in 5.
Humans in 5.
Humans in 5.
Listen.
If we was in that situation, what would be your approach? When, like, if it's us mixed in with
100?
96 other
Or if I had
average.
to guide 100 men,
No. We're just part of the group. We're part of the 100.
if we're part of the group that was tasked to do this,
Yeah. What's your approach? Like,
my approach is what I just said, bro.
Ambush?
We should all be trying to dogpile this gorilla, go for his intimate parts, his eyes, his nuts, his
But-
asshole, all that.
my question is,
Get a hold of him.
who's going first? 'Cause
Self-exhaust
the
him.
first 7 is getting fucked up.
For sure.
The first 7 is
For
getting
sure,
ripped
bro.
apart.
Now,
Probably more than 7.
20, bro.
We can say the first 20.
The
now,
front lines have no chance.
now the volunteers is gonna be the volunteers of this experiment, bro. Like you said,
Not everybody gonna make
the front
it.
line gonna be the front line. The
Everybody
draft
gonna
is
make
gonna be the draft. You
But
feel
so,
me? Now you asking me my strategy? That's just the strat, bro. That's the strategy I'm going with. We gonna have to dogpile him,
Best bet, go for the eyes, like
disable,
you said, bro.
disable a limb, eyes, visual, something.
I'm going
Get
for
a
the
hold of
eyes.
the nigga and throw him off whatever mountain we fighting for.
So
bro.
that's the thing. I think setting matters. So if you're in just a plain field and I got 100 people with me and this gorilla can't jump anywhere, I'm taking the humans. But if we're in if he has home field advantage and there's trees and all that, we ain't climbing trees. This dude could jump from a tree and take out 10.
Bro, if
Just
there's
like
a gorilla,
that.
if there's a gorilla
We
after
could
me,
be
I'm
on
climbing the tree,
42nd Street,
How you
bro.
gonna climb a tree?
Bro,
I'll
we
figure
could,
it out.
bro.
There's a
we can
gorilla
climb
after
Hey
me.
Jay,
We
Jay,
100% climb a tree,
Jay,
bro.
we could be on 42nd Street. That gorilla gonna find some way to be a gorilla. 42nd Street. Them cars and traffic lights, they ain't stopping shit.
So, long story short, according to the locker room, gorilla's a pussy. All right, so
Basically.
Florida Gators player finds out she's pregnant right before her game. Crazy.
Talk about a buzzer beater.
Yo, it'd be fire if she dropped 40 after that, bro. She played that game? I don't even know she played.
She could play, bro.
She probably didn't play all season. She's pregnant, bro.
No, she
just
found
found
out.
out
She just
before
found out
she
before
found
the
out.
game. So she's been playing, and
Nah,
then
she
she found
can't
out.
play. I mean, I don't know. I've never been
How many
pregnant,
months?
but
I don't know how many months she
How many
was.
drinking this shit, bro? You got water?
Kobe will play.
women are gonna kill us. But if she just found out,
If Kobe was pregnant before a game, he'd still play and drop 40.
What's the problem with this, though? It's
not a problem.
Are they making this a problem?
No,
or-
no, no. This is incredible.
this is why women shouldn't play sports, Jay. This is why. Nah, let me stop.
Cut that part.
Listen, congratulations to her. How old is
Facts.
That's crazy though, bro.
Yo, but didn't
not
didn't
like she-
Serena Williams play when she was pregnant?
I don't know.
Yeah, she actually
could've
won.
sworn she did.
That's
Yo,
what I'm
Serena
saying.
won
Yo,
pregnant.
not for nothing, bro. That's fire. Yeah,
Nah,
why not?
women.
That's not. Listen,
They're the ones, bro.
bro.
That's fire.
Bro, y'all comparing tennis to basketball?
Yo, bro,
Tennis is
tennis
hard.
is extreme.
Bro, nobody's gonna taking a charge in
No,
tennis.
that's true.
Bro.
There's less contact.
Like,
There's no contact.
She
Back
could
and
lose her
forth,
baby
to
in
side to
basketball.
side.
Fuck her,
But
box
Skylar
out.
Diggins played pregnant, I believe, recently.
Okay.
But number one, we could go back to that real quick. We didn't even touch on it. Shorty, get your NIL. Promote. That's all. Get your what's the brand? Gerber. Send that check
Get a
in.
couple diapers.
Colin Kaepernick, girlfriend Nessa, says he's still training for a potential NFL comeback.
I don't know what he's training.
If he
for.
don't go fucking take a knee somewhere, bro,
That's
get
Hey,
the
Colin,
fuck up out of here, Colin.
Create a play on Madden. It's over, bud.
It's over.
over.
Shuggy, if you don't flame this nigga,
Yo,
bro,
it's over, bro.
this nigga
You
the fuck
you
up
wasn't
outta here.
that good when you was in the NFL. Much less. It's been like what 10 years now.
Bro, I'm
years
such a
Like, we
spoiled
appreciate
casual.
what you
Not
do,
even-
what you
I know
did.
this nigga hasn't played
the,
in
la-
so
the
long.
last time he was good. Russell Wilson was still on the Seahawks, and they were going to Super Bowls. That was the last time, bro. It's been a long time.
Yeah, yeah, bro. It's too long. Forget about that.
I think
bro.
Peyton Manning was still.
I
in the league.
respect it, but it's like, come on, bro.
I hope they was joking.
Give that shit up, man.
Bro, your man's just had his Nike collab is already old. Like,
Oh,
Right, it's over.
I forgot about
back
that.
him up.
Bro, nobody kneels anymore.
Right, it's over.
The NFL actually just took off Black Lives Matter and racism out the back of the end zone.
They just now did that?
Last season, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty late.
As soon as they got that feeling Trump was back, boy, they say, yo, get all that shit.
Yo, the NBA took that shit off quick. They took that shit off like the same year
Oh, nah,
after
the
the bubble.
NFL had end racism in the back of the end zone all this time.
Yeah, but they had no uproar when
As
they
soon
took
as
it off.
November, whatever passed, nah, it was nice and quiet.
Yeah.
Bro, man, they know what's up.
Football's football.
Something's going said, bro. NFL been racist.
Bro, putting end racism in the back of a end zone, I don't really think actually ends racism.
Bro, they had that in Madden. They really brought that shit to the video games too, man.
What if they took it out of Madden already?
Goddamn Democrats.
That's making sure.
People don't know that.
Yo, so DM sent to us questions for the locker room. We got Matt Awesome. He said he wanted us to debate some OG fighting games and OG fighting game characters. So that means Street Fighter, that means Tekken, that means Mortal Kombat. I would even put like
Wow, Tekken.
Tekken.
Holy shit.
yeah, bro, back in the day.
I was never the biggest Tekken fan though. Like Tekken was nice though,
It's fire.
but I don't. What system was Tekken for? PlayStation?
I think it was for all.
PlayStation. I think it was all.
It was all.
I don't remember it on 64,
Bro, I
bro.
remember they had Tekken at the arcade.
Tekken was fire
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
I just never had it. I'm a Street Fighter guy.
Time out, but Tekken had King.
I'm not sure.
The Jaguar with the fit.
I didn't play too many fighting games outside of Super Smash Bros.
I was gonna say that.
That was
So
the thing.
so Smash, I would put that in a OG fighting game.
Yeah,
if you're
it's
counting
been around
like
for a
that.
long time.
Exactly.
Definitely a OG fight.
So to make this interesting, I think we could go. We all choose one character that we think we beast with, and we debate on who got it. So for me,
in Smash,
OG fighting game. For me, I was always a Ken in Street Fighter. I was always a Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. But my go-to as far as just OG fighting games, is always Captain Falcon. Smash. So for me, that's my go-to.
The Falcon Punch, man.
Yeah, bro. Who you got?
That was my guy for a while, but now religiously, it's just straight Little Mac.
Okay.
Straight Little Mac, man. Throwing hands, doing that super punch all the time. I may not win every match in Super Smash Bros, but you better believe I'm gonna knock a couple dudes out.
So that's your go-to in OG.
OG, that's my favorite guy.
Who you got, Havh?
I mean, I've never been a big fan of fighting games. My favorite fighting game I could think of off top is probably the Dragon Ball Z game. If you consider that a fighting game.
That's a good
Tenkaichi 2.
Okay.
The one that had Trunks in the cover.
Who's your man's?
It's funny because it was a weird character. It was a dude with like a mohawk, but he also fused with Majin Buu.
I think you might be talking about like a mod or some shit.
Nah, bro.
A mohawk on Dragon Ball?
Bro, I'm gonna find the character.
It's Boo, Mini Boo, the one that got reincarnated.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
damn,
like
Smurf. Yo,
I didn't watch. I never watched.
You just
Dragon
got
Ball Z.
you got a
It's a
star,
funny
bro.
thing.
You know
Smurf, you got a star. Bro.
You know Smurf
the
Dominican,
Dragon
But
man.
all I
He gets
know,
a Dragon Ball.
all I know was he looked cool and he was nice in the game, and I used to just pick him and be nice and just smoke my little brother and shit.
So that's Oob. Oob's fused with who? Who you said?
With Majin Buu.
No, he reincarnated Magic Boo, so he's Boo.
No, but they fused in the game is what he's saying. Like they did the dance and all that bullshit. Yeah.
As far as I knew,
That's
he
tough.
had the M on his face.
Shug, who you got?
I gotta go Street Fighter, man. I had a Super Nintendo as a kid. Street Fighter was like the game to me. That was like one of my first games. And character, I gotta go the OG, the realest, Chun-Li. Shorty with the blue. Bro, if you knew how to hit the buttons fast enough to do her special move where she changed her leg into like the chainsaw, bro, nobody could get close to you and hit you. The only person I had trouble with was what was dude's name who threw the fireballs? The Indian dude.
That was him.
That was the only one because he could hit you from deep.
That was him. Was my
But the
son.
rest of them, I would just sit in the corner and just spam the button all day. Smoke them, bro.
So we
Street
got
Fighter, I was a big Street
Little
Fighter
Mac.
fan.
But
Little Mac.
Honorable mention though, like from GameCube days, Link.
Okay.
Link was a good one.
okay.
too.
Yeah,
So,
Link was tough. So we got Little Mac. We got Oob.
But like he said, if I want to do an honorable mention, I mentioned King earlier. If his name is his name is King. It was a Jaguar
From Tekken.
From Tekken, he had a Jaguar face.
I think I know who you're talking
and
about
he
too.
had like
It's been
a
a minute.
gym teacher outfit.
I know who you're talking
got-
about. I don't remember the name, but I know who you're talking
Yeah,
I
about.
used to love as a kid. That was like my first memory of a fighting game was
I
him.
got Falcon and Shuggy. You got Chun-Li.
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li, Falcon, King, Little Mac. I'm going Falcon, bro. This is sent to us from Kevin Herrera. He said, what stipulation would have helped one WrestleMania match? What stipulation would have helped one WrestleMania match? Well, starting off, I think WrestleMania was lackluster to begin with. I think the closing with Cody Rhodes and John Cena was it left a lot to request. It was just missing like a big WrestleMania pop,
Yeah, better
big WrestleMania
choreography.
moment. John Cena, he wasn't even doing his own moveset with any kind of desire. So to me, I think I would have made that match. It is the point, but at the end of the day, like you could be a badass and still like be enthusiastic and bring the energy. I think it was too much into that bad guy character, and it left everybody else kind of like, okay, so somebody else has to pop in to make up for this lack of enthusiasm, and because it was just Travis Scott, no Rock, no nothing.
Exactly, but that's the thing. You want him to do what wrestling is, and he's trying to say that he's ruining
He's trying to
wrestling.
ruin it.
Well, he ruined it because he ruined WrestleMania for me. So he ruined it. But
So this is why he's the GOAT.
I would have made that match, to answer the question, I would have made that match a no disqualification match. I would have loved to have seen, since John Cena's a badass and you're going to do your moveset all lazy, get some chairs, get some fucking tables, go crazy on Cody Rhodes, and that makes up for the lack of big WrestleMania moment. At least we get some fucking chair shots and tables broken and shit like that. So I would have done that. But what you think about WrestleMania?
I think WrestleMania was cool from the matches I got to tap into. I think it was good with the scattered moments, like with the Dom winning the championship was fire. I think the Logan Paul match was fire. All the entrances was fire to me too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that they didn't lack on that at all, except for the John Cena one. But that's the point.
Yeah.
I would have liked for him to come out with like something, just something. But
Yeah.
it was
No,
lit,
I
though.
actually just wanted to add on an extra question from a supporter of the show.
Yeah.
My homie Jesus, that's my little bro JT. He had a specific WrestleMania question. He wanted to know, now that John Cena won number 17, right?
Go.
Does that make him the GOAT on some like
no.
Bill Russell status? Just
Fuck no.
no.
I'm still ride or dying with Shawn Michaels all the time. But John Cena is my number 2.
Nah,
I'll say
he's
that.
asking, does this make John Cena hands down
You know something?
the greatest champion
He's the GOAT.
wrestler ever?
He's the GOAT.
John Cena's the GOAT, like LeBron is the GOAT.
I sense some
they
hate
have,
there.
they have the
Oh, John Cena's
they
the
have the longevity,
undeniable
they have the
GOAT.
accolades.
He's better than The
Nobody's been there longer, nobody has more title, nobody has more stats, right? But in the ring, at face value, John Cena isn't like top 10 wrestlers. He's very lackluster when it comes to in-ring skill. You can't compare him to Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is Mr. WrestleMania. You could get somebody that's never watched wrestling before, get them to watch a Shawn Michaels match, and they're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
John Cena, his moveset is simple. He's stiff as fuck. Right now, on the microphone, John Cena's top 3 easy.
But I wouldn't always say that. I feel like going back, I mean, maybe my memory is a little foggy. I'm 27 years old now, but going back to the John Cena Umaga matches and stuff like that, I didn't feel like I was watching some plain ass wrestler.
Here's
Talk
what I'll
about
say.
it.
Yeah,
Here's
I
what I'll
never
say.
felt like
Here's what
that.
I'll say.
Bro, John Cena used to go crazy. He got a Super Cena nickname for a reason. He used to pick 2 niggas up at the same time and hit his finisher. Your man's implemented a submission move. John Cena was him, bro.
And he did this all in
He's
denim
tough.
shorts.
He's tough.
He was not.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He
Jeans
was
shorts.
just
Jeans
easily.
shorts, bro.
John Cena was a good-looking white boy that was brolic and act like a black guy. He was easy to hate, bro. He was easy to hate. But you cannot deny
No, I don't deny. Now,
him.
John Cena didn't grab a generation the way The Rock and Stone Cold and Triple H grabbed us and our generation.
Yes, he did. He
I
grabbed my
got that.
generation,
That's
bro.
my
Word
generation,
life.
It's funny
Fuck
'cause
is you
got
talking about? I
a
didn't really watch The Rock and Stone
That
Cold.
word, like,
Bro,
John
when,
Cena was him, bro. Oh, he had
Thugonomics.
2 songs. The Word Life,
Word life.
the
He
Thugonomics.
said, taking over Earth and still kicking in Uranus, bro. I'm telling you.
That's
that
why
was-
he's not the GOAT.
That
Because you
is
said that
exactly
bullshit.
why he's the GOAT.
Yo, I like John Cena. I'm just comparing him to like the top 5 wrestlers ever.
Bro,
I'm not
John
saying he's
Cena
bad.
had.
is he on your
John
Mount
Cena
Rushmore?
was a rapper.
Yes.
He has to be.
Because the Mount Rushmore is now the popular question.
Bro,
He has
time
to
out,
be
time
Mount
out. We
Rushmore.
still talking about the GOAT. John Cena turned into a Marine. He had the whole. Then he mixed it with the rapper shit. He was just hustle,
I
loyalty,
think it was a
respect.
wrestling Marine.
You feel me?
No, John Cena's
The
fire.
whole
Havh,
can't
who's-
seem like
who's your
His
Mount Rushmore of
storylines
wrestlers
are good,
all time?
too. Randy Orton, Edge. And, he has a bunch of storylines that go into his.
You talk about John
his
Cena,
career.
he was out selling. I mean, you talk about Shawn Michaels, he was out selling Shawn Michaels when Shawn Michaels was
Shawn Michaels.
active.
I mean,
And Shawn
granted,
Michaels was lit. I love Shawn Michaels, but John Cena was him.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Undeniably.
Let's be honest. What competition did John Cena have that was going to outsell him? Let's be honest.
He had
The
Triple
Rock
H,
had
Randy
John
competition.
Cena,
Edge.
Randy Orton, Edge.
Edge.
Yeah.
Edge.
Bro.
Yes.
We're talking about box office, bro. Edge is a top tier superstar. He's not a mega star. He's not on a Mount Rushmore.
When John
The Rock and Stone
Edge
Cold
was a champion, was a world champion on
yeah,
both
but he's
brands.
not. Edge isn't box office to the level of like top 10 wrestlers of all time. We're
When-
talking about top 10 guys in your era. John Cena did not have that.
He didn't have Triple H and Shawn Michaels rivaling with
It
him.
was later on, though. It was later on. It wasn't like in his era of dominance, 2010 and up.
But this is
Those
when,
guys
this
were
is when
older guys.
Yeah, this is when DX was dominating.
Bro, he started off feuding with Eddie Guerrero, Big Show.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Big
forgot
Show?
about the Big Show. Those matches were all.
Yes,
that
Big
was
Show,
that was a
bro.
fun rivalry.
All right. So
That's who he won the U.S. title.
I got a hot take.
He picked up the Big Show, bro.
I got a hot take.
What's
Come
the
on,
hot
bro.
take?
You are giving
You
my
ready?
son no credit.
You ready?
Bro.
I got a hot take. We are, let me know what y'all think about this. We are officially in the era of wrestling where the women are better than the men.
Right? Well, no, I'll say this. Maybe they're not better than the men, but I will say this. The women in wrestling today are 10 times better than what we had growing up. They don't
50
even
times.
Hold on.
stack
As a
up.
person who doesn't frequent with wrestling anymore, they're better than Trish Stratus.
Better than Trish Stratus, bro. And
Better
I love Mickie
Lita?
James, Lita, Candice
That's
Michelle.
not what he said, though.
Lita and Trish Stratus
What?
can hold their own, but the
He
rest
said
of
the
them-
women are better than the men.
No,
There's more talent.
That's what he said?
No. If they like wrestle each other, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the women's division
Has more
has
talent,
more talent than
entertainment,
the
I guess.
men's division. I'm not saying if the women and men fought each other that the women would win.
No, I know.
Yeah. So, bro, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan, Io Sky, Nia Jax, Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill, Tiffany Stratton,
Yo, Jade
Naomi.
Cargill. I seen
and now
her.
Stephanie coming out of NXT. Bro, any one of those are all women that can carry, bro. They could all main event WrestleMania like this. With the men's, you got to stick to like 2005 wrestlers like CM Punk and John Cena got to come back and The Rock and
That is a fact.
you've got
That is true. That you can't just promote somebody out of NXT, one of these guys, and then expect
Hell
them
no.
to carry a company. Like Roman Reigns, it took build up to get to where he's at, and now he could carry the company. But they're still rolling out guys from our childhood.
They have to, bro.
That have to
Because
pull
a
the
lot
shit.
of the you
They're
can name
pulling
like
weight.
3, but outside of those like top 3 guys, Seth Rollins and a couple others, there's some lackluster talent out there, bro. And the women are bringing it, bro.
Bro, I think it's just more about the women. If you name half of the women you name there are new.
That's my point.
But the point is that the new talent out of the men, it's way more, and it's like it's a slower grind because the older stars, like you said, it's not that they have to use them, it's that they're still active, bro. Like Steph Rollins just brought in a new theme with him being the visionary and niggas singing his song. That's not old Steph Rollins. That's like 2-3 years old. From
So-
when we just got back into it.
To make my point, if you get like the top 10 women and the top 10 men, as far as talent, WWE talent, who you going with?
Bro, talent as far as what though? Like being wrestling talent or just having them having a name?
Just
Because all
top
them
10
girls
on the-
have
on
big
the
names
roster.
and they fire, but at the end of the day, I don't know all their individual feuds and last matches and what they got going on.
Rhea Ripley,
Only person I know that got shit going on is
Liv
Rhea
Morgan?
Ripley and
Bianca,
Liv Morgan.
Charlotte Flair?
has fell off. Charlotte Flair fell off. She hasn't done shit since losing.
Liv Morgan fell off.
Bro, Liv Morgan is a tag. She's tagging with Raquel, being the little girl group of the thing. She's not in the world title scene, right? And then this is how you're gonna piggyback my next point because the new guys in the men's division, like who? Dom, who's not new, but he's new in a way.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you that.
Braun Breaker
Braun Breaker's tough.
won the IC title, lost it. Now he's put himself in the main
Braun
event
Breaker's tough.
scene with Paul Heyman. All that shit is a slow grind, bro.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
a dude like Carmelo Hayes, I like the shit that I see on him in SmackDown where he was doing his little
That's what I'm
heel
saying.
shit.
Liv Morgan has more charisma than most of the men's locker room. Easily. You don't think so?
I think that's fair.
Bro, these
That's
girls
fair
got
to say,
charisma, bro. Bianca. The women stole WrestleMania.
That match was
The
lit.
women stole WrestleMania, bro.
This isn't
No, for sure.
This is even going down to NXT where the women are kind of taking over.
The women's top 3, the 3 women's matches stole everything else that the men had to do with WrestleMania, bro.
We talking about the women's division right now. What happened on SmackDown last week for the women's division? Because I know I watched it.
I watched it too. I don't remember it off the top of my head,
I'll
but
tell you, fucking Zelina Vega won the U.S. title for women's U.S. title.
Right.
Match was trash. And honestly, I like the Chelsea Green girl with the belt and with the 2 foreign girls backing her like she was the president. That was tough. That was a good angle. But at the end of the day, That shit was not hitting, bro. And that's the champions. That's the division.
Yo, Havh, you hating on women?
But that
bro.
happened.
I'm not hating. I
Like
watch.
that.
I watch. And real talk, when the women get on, when the women's
Yo,
matches
support
come
women,
on,
bro.
me and my nephew start shooting on the Nerf hoop. That's just what happens.
It's a bathroom break, bro.
It's a bathroom break, bro.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
Bathroom.
Here are in the
That's
locker room
cool. I'm
podcast.
with
We
you.
support
Now, when
all
the main
women.
event girls come on, it's lit. But the whole women's division,
bro, women
maybe
are
they gotta
killing it, bro.
book it better.
They're
But they
killing it.
are, because I even seen they brought the Stephanie girl
Mm-hmm.
into Raw the night after WrestleMania. They got the what's her name, like Cora Jade or something, and
Mm-hmm.
they all fire.
Yo, so these are war times. We in the middle of a war. Knicks, Detroit. We up 3-1 right now when we recording this podcast. Let's talk some basketball, y'all. Let's talk some basketball.
Now we in the locker room for real.
Where are the doubters?
Yo, so
Where are the doubters? Because
I can-
before
I
this
can-
series
Hold
Before
on. Let's
we
let
get
Shuggy
started.
talk, because we talk.
No, hold on.
We spoke a
Before
lot of
we-
wrestling.
before we do
Let's
the
let
Knicks.
my boy Shuggy
Hold on, hold on.
talk.
Go ahead,
Monte.
Monte.
I can hear some
I'm gonna eat a
viewers.
Rice Krispie.
Go ahead. I can hear some viewers with vaginal parts tuning out because we're about to talk sports.
Nah.
Yo, watch our shit, bro.
The women be into sports. They show love.
They do,
They
but
be
I don't know. I just kind of heard that shit, so I just want to address it.
This guy just said I hate on the women.
Nah, bro, I hear him tuning out, which I'm gonna address it. Before we get into talking Knicks playoffs, I have a question for y'all. For $4 billion, you never have to work a day in your life. Generations upon generations of your legacy are lit, right? For $4 billion, you have to win a fight in the octagon against any Boston Celtic. Jrey, who you going with?
So easy, bro. This is the easiest question you could have given me. I'm gonna take on the 7-footer. That dude, Luke Cornett.
Yeah.
He's 7'1". Don't matter how tall he is. He's slow. He's lanky. I'm short. I'm quick. He'll go down fast, bro. Simple. I'll take him out right before we knock him out of the semis.
All right.
Luke Cornett. No, hold on. 'cause you
Another
talking-
former Knick, by the
you
way.
talking some
We
bullshit.
can't.
Nah,
we
bro.
can't.
You
We
te-
can't.
He
telling
is
me-
7'1", 250 pounds.
So what?
That's who you want in the octagon?
Yes.
Why?
That's exactly who I want because I can go straight for the legs. Take out his knees.
You've been watching too much Karate Kid.
Nah,
bro.
bro,
Yo,
that you gotta
club
think
him.
smarter
What,
than
bro?
that. Why am I gonna
club
go
him.
up against a guy like a Peyton? Because I guarantee you, somebody's gonna want to say Peyton Pritchard because he's the shortest dude on the team. Just because he's the shortest dude on the team doesn't mean he can't scrap.
Yo, they have weight divisions for a reason, bro.
Yo, what is
250?
what is he gonna do?
Hey,
Swinging
J.
his
Ray, I
arms
believe
at-
you, man. I
see?
believe you, man.
Thank you, man.
I think he
appreciate
did something to you. Like, you don't like
it.
this
Nah,
guy.
I'm just saying straight up. If I'm gonna fight somebody, if somebody is 7'1", I'm gonna take my odds.
He's going to just pick you up when you
He's not built like the great Khali either. He's a skinny dude.
You don't look that skinny, bro.
Shit, maybe I haven't been watching these games, but
Shug, who you got?
I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to go with the pride and joy of Puerto Plata, Al Horford.
What?
Fuck Al Horford up. Yo, let me tell you. First off, he's Dominican. Dominicans can't fight, bro. We nice at baseball because we throw rocks and we'll hit you with a stick. Hand-to-hand combat, that's not our thing.
got the machetes,
The Puerto
too.
Ricans got it with their hands, and the Cubans and the Mexicans. Us, we gonna zoom a rock at you at 100 miles an hour. So I know Horford can't fight. And he's real peaceful. Like, he don't even come off like aggressive. I'm sneaking him. Quick. Quick.
Damn, you're gonna take out our pride and
like
joy.
7 foot tall, also, right? What is he like
6'9", yeah.
and he's bigger than Cornette.
Yeah, but he's a peaceful
Yeah,
guy.
but he did his research. He said Dominicans can't fight.
Yeah, he's Dominican, bro. He's
You're
like,
not supposed to tell our secrets like that either, bro.
wait. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó, bro?
Yo, y'all niggas is bugging.
Who you going after?
Bro, I'm shout out to John Cena, nigga. I'm here Porzingis with the fucking AA, nigga. Fuck you talking about? That nigga's always
Yo,
injured.
that's not a bad.
He's
That's not a
always
bad
injured.
pick.
Matter of fact, we saw that nigga bleed last
I was
game.
just about to say we seen him get dropped.
Fucking give that nigga cocotazo.
He's
nigga, for leaving
7'3",
the
and we
Knicks.
saw him get dropped by like
He asked for a trade for the Knicks. I'm smoking
a
that boy.
5'8" Slovenian. Split his shit,
You know
bro.
what they say about them European bigs, nigga? I'm going Draymond on that nigga.
I gotta go with
That was a good pick.
Y'all want to fight 7-footers? Why? Don't ask me.
Bro, them niggas is doofy, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They're slow. They can't move, man.
We work out.
Alright.
You work out. You know.
All right,
It's gonna be
boy.
like John Cena picking up the Great Khali.
7 feet is 7 feet. Yo, this isn't wrestling, bro. He's not gonna let you,
Yo.
bro.
Y'all give him the sign.
He's gonna help you up. No, bro.
Bro,
There's
but
no
you keep
rush.
saying 7 feet like this is a fucking
All right, I'm ready. Go
putting
ahead.
groceries away contest, bro. This is fighting, bro. Not all
We talking.
7
Oh,
feeters is
you said
shaking.
octagon though, right?
Octagon.
Not a
He
street
thinks
fight.
Roman Reigns is gonna help him out next year, bro.
You exactly. We talking about the octagon. I'm fucking AA in the
Kristaps.
nigga. I'm FU in the nigga, bro.
On behalf of New York,
On behalf of New York and myself,
Make it
John
on top.
Cena.
Who you taking,
you winning by
Monte?
knockout, or you making him top?
That's how you know John Cena to go. He got either or.
And Horford. Yo, hold
John
on.
Cena can't help you. bro.
And Al Horford, old as shit. Yeah, I got that one, man.
Oh man,
He's old as shit in basketball years. He's really like 5 years older.
you
than
better
me,
never go
but-
back to DR, bro. Never go
Bro,
back
they
to
can't
DR.
fight out. I seen it. My grandmother lived across the street from a school. Them motherfuckers throw rocks from far. Nobody squares up in DR, bro.
As you're saying this, I really can't help but remember when David Ortiz rushed the mound.
Threw that weak ass punch, bro. I told you they can't fight, bro. David Ortiz big for nothing. I saw
I started a podcast to flame my own
try
people.
to hit the nigga with his wrist.
Forgot about that.
Why'd I do this?
Niggas only know how to pitch, bro.
Yo, I got Jason Tatum, bro.
See, you're bugging out.
I got Jason
Because
Tatum.
that's a
You talking
young
about
dude
tall.
that's athletic and he can move.
Like a motherfucker 6'9" in his prime,
Nah.
bro.
Why would I fight?
All right, so I'm 6'4". He's what, 6'7"?
6'9".
He's 6'9"?
Yeah, Jason
Yeah,
Tatum.
Tatum's a big, Tatum a big kid.
All right, so he has an advantage, right? He has an advantage. But I just don't like how he imitated all these guys and made it like super corny. That's just,
Oh no, he's definitely a cornball.
for that reason and that reason only.
We did it.
So you fight him because of that? We did it. Because you can beat the shit out of him.
No, he has an
Who
advantage.
do you have the best?
His shorty
But
bad
that's
though.
the thing. Who do you have the best odds against? That's the thing. I think I have my better odds against that dude. The coin.
You don't. He is 250 pounds and he
Swear.
is 7, whatever he is, bro.
Swear.
I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to hold it down for the pod, but this shit is hot. This makes, hey, y'all got a good picture of it?
Facts.
I'll hold it up later, bro.
Facts,
This
facts,
shit is
facts.
hot.
Tupac.
It's good quality. It's a good quality. Shout out to Pop.
I'll fight Luke Cornett for charity. If he watches.
I like the Chris Stops.
Let's go.
I like the Chris Stops.
Bro,
I can
man's
see a lot of
always-
New Yorkers wanting to fight
Niggas
Chris.
always injured, bro.
See, he thought about it. He thought about it. I just want to. I didn't have nobody, so Jason Tatum was
Listen,
my
I thought
go.
Going
about
for the kneecaps.
I have a question for y'all. We all New Yorkers here, but who's the biggest Knicks fan between the three of y'all?
Come on, man.
I think I got that. I think I got it.
I probably give it to Shuggy because he's older than me, but I got the Knicks tatted on.
Yeah.
You
My
got the
man
Knicks
got
tat.
the
To the
tat. That's
soul,
tough.
man.
Yeah, I got the Knicks as my ringtone. I still got Go New York Go all throughout.
Oh, see,
all
that's tough.
365 days.
Bro, I told my girl the only way I propose is at halftime at a Knicks game. Yo,
That's
y'all
dedication,
not
bro.
y'all not fucking with me, bro.
Time out. The tat. What did you say?
ringtone-
The
the ringtone.
ringtone. Those are equally as like loyal fan base as it gets.
Bro.
Now, which one is the? I think the tat got it though.
Nah, the tat's
Where you got the
tough.
tat?
Is,
Kneecap above my knee.
I was gonna ask you if we could see that, but now we good. We don't want to get flagged on YouTube. So to find out who's the biggest Knicks fan, I got a little Q&A for y'all. Rapid fire.
Talk to me.
Look at Pop quizzed us.
Feel free to call it out as soon as you got the answer. We're not going one by one, so just call it out. Ready?
I was born in 1998. I remember that.
You a Knicks fan, bro. You gotta be a historian.
Just saying. Okay.
Student of the
Man,
game.
get my dub, bro.
Let's get it. When was the last time?
Brunson. Oh, nah. Go ahead. My bad.
You got Tourette's over here, wait. When was the last time the Knicks won the NBA championship?
1972, 73,
72.
72,
73.
73.
That's 1 point for Shuggy. All right, ready? When was the second to last time the Knicks won the NBA championship?
71.
Yeah, 71.
70.
70.
Is it 70?
Yeah.
70.
It's this
They won?
1970-71 season.
No,
Yeah.
69, 70.
69, 70. And then the Lakers won the next year. They beat the Lakers.
Okay.
Come on, man. Come on, young pup.
So they didn't go back to back, but they won a few in a couple years. All right, it's getting a little harder now. Y'all ready? Pause.
Hey, yo.
My fault, y'all. My fault.
$5, right? $5.
Yo, I broke the pause jar, bro.
That-
I broke the pause jar.
That was like a $20.
That was a great.
Said, it's getting harder,
Hey,
fellas. Are you ready?
That might be a 1-game suspension, boy. That one was bad.
All right, let me get out of here.
He informed all of us that it was getting harder and then asked us if we were ready for it.
All right.
That was
let's
multiple
go.
violations.
Yo, I broke the pause jar, bro.
I know what that
All
was.
that
right
money you was
That
putting
one.
into it.
Yo, that shit broke. It was actually broke on the way here.
Damn.
there. On the way. Oh, wow.
I'm gonna buy another one.
R.I.P.
bro.
to the pause jaw.
Nah, it'll be back. Reincarnated. All right.
Oh, my God. Bro.
Which Knicks players scored the most points in one game?
Oh,
Mellow.
Mellow.
62.
Yo, 1 second earlier than you.
Yeah, he got me.
I've got it. 1 second earlier than you. Yo, Jrey, where you was at on that one, bro?
No, he said Melo. He was right. He got it.
I was waiting for you on that one. All right. What is the Knicks' longest winning streak?
Isn't it 11?
Let me know if y'all need multiple choice.
18.
on that
18.
one. 18.
Yeah, he got it.
That was,
Damn,
that was the mellow scoring season year.
That-
We ended the season on like an 18-game winning streak, I want
It
to say.
actually was not.
No?
This is in the
So
season
maybe we tied
Yeah,
it.
no.
We put-
Nah.
It was
'Cause
recent,
in
right?
in the Melo year, we started off the season like undefeated. I think we were like 9 or 11-0 to start the
What year
season.
was- what
1969-70 season.
Oh, God
18.
damn.
Championship year. Knicks fantasy draft.
Oh man,
Knicks fantasy draft.
let me get the notes out.
We're going to draft any player post 1985. You have to call out the player and the year of that player's performance.
Okay.
Only a starting five, and let's see what team drafts the best team.
All right.
All right, sounds good?
All right. Cool.
All right, first pick is
So we
Shuggy.
got to rock paper scissors.
They won
now.
13 and 13.
13.
So my first, we're
Hold on,
doing.
hold on. Rock, paper,
I didn't
scissors.
hear none of that.
We got to rock paper
ahead.
scissors for the second pick. Rock paper scissors stay shoot. Rock paper scissors stay shoot. There you go.
Jrey, second pick.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's a snake.
For the first pick, oh, are we doing a snake?
We can. Why not?
We want to do a snake?
It don't matter.
All right, let's get it. So Jrey, you got back-to-back picks. For the
Havh
first
does.
pick,
Havh does.
for the first pick in the locker room's bullshit NBA league.
Real quick. Starting 5.
You just named just five
Yeah.
only. You're
Just
naming
five.
your first.
All right.
First pick, go ahead.
And with the first overall pick,
So we naming the Nick and the year.
I'm taking Carmelo Anthony, 2011, the year he got there. Because he was still that Denver Melo phase. It was right before he started really putting on that weight.
Yeah.
That boy was different.
That's a tough year.
Okay. This one's easy for me. The best point guard in New York Knicks history.
Mark Jackson.
I'm gonna take Jalen Brunson's last season.
Jalen Brunson's last season.
Last season over this season is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Last season was better than this season,
He's
in my opinion.
wildin'. He's wildin'.
Brunson
wildin'.
2024.
Yep.
Wow, interesting first pick.
I'll
Like
take
I
Brunson.
said, Mark Jackson got I just don't know.
How? Who you got for your first pick?
All-time Knicks. Give me Ewing.
Pat.
Ewing,
So-
the season we went to the finals.
90. He went
94,
90.
94.
94 against Houston.
Yeah, 99.
That's
He
a
didn't
good
play
pick.
in the finals. He
I'm
got
surprised
hurt.
you didn't go with that, Jrey. All right. Havh, second pick.
Second pick, I'm going. 'Cause I'm going from who I watched. And that first Amari year,
All right, I'm going to do a time because we got to keep it pushing. I'm
I'm
going
going
to do
Amari.
30 seconds.
I'm going Amari.
Amari, what year?
Asshole.
08.
That's what I had. 08, 2010.
2010, my bad.
2010.
That's almost an MVP year, too.
Bro, 25 and 10 probably.
I
All
got
right,
you.
Jrey,
I got
who
you
you
with the
got?
stats. He averaged 25, 8 boards, and almost 3 blocks a game. And he was an
blocks.
MVP candidate.
Yeah, bro. Great year.
Yeah.
Great
All
year.
right, this is tough because you took my guy. That's
got all
exactly
the
who I was
bigs.
going next.
Damn, Brunson and Amari on a pick and roll would have been
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
Even though I don't like Brunson's crazy passing like that, I'm not a big fan.
Still,
but,
bro. Amari at that time was another level.
but who you got?
All right, so this one I'm happy because I did my research before this. So I could sneak this one in here, but I'm going to take the 85 season Bernard King.
Tough.
Averaged 33 points a game, 6 boards. Probably, I mean, before Jalen Brunson and Melo, the most prolific scorer in our history. So I'll take that.
He took Melo, so that's a great.
Yeah.
That's a great alternative. Shuggy, who you got?
Dum, dum. Give me Stephon Starberry,
Tough.
straight from Coney Island. And I want him specifically the 04-05 year. It was the last time the Knicks went to the playoffs on his back before we went on that nasty drought. Before our Lord and Savior Melo came over.
Before Amari Stoudemire came over.
I mean, he was there too, but
He got it going.
until Melo walked in that building, shit got different.
Shuggy, you got another pick.
Oh, we going back to back. I
You got
like
Melo
that.
at the 3 or the 4. You got a Marbury at the 1 or the 2.
Bro, if you
Yo, give me the greatest 6-man ever, Jamal Crawford at the 2.
Damn.
And I need Jamal Crawford, young Crawford. We gonna go 06 Jamal Crawford. He was killing when he used to do the behind the back. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean?
Those are good picks, bro. Those are good picks. So you got Marbury at the 1, Crawford at the 2, and you got Melo at the 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jrey, who we got?
I'm going to take 02-03 Allen Houston. Mid-range game don't exist in the NBA anymore. He had an elite one back then, bro.
I know
Elite.
somebody was going to take him.
That's a tough pickup. Yo, he's a dog in 2K, bro.
Yo,
I got 2
He's
more
unbelievable in 2K.
picks. I got 2 picks.
You
Right
got 3 picks. You got 2 players so far.
But I'm taking 2. I'm taking 2 right now.
Yeah. So,
thinking
J.
I'll
Ray, you
trade
got
him.
Brunson,
Another
you
big.
got Allen Houston at the 2, and you got Bernard King at the 3, right?
yeah.
All right.
We looking good.
Havh, who we got? So far, Havh, you got Ewing and Amari. You got Ewing
I'm
at
taking
center.
2 picks right now, right?
Yeah.
All right. So in today's NBA, positionless.
Mm-hmm.
So I might have to move Amari to my 3 because he's really like 6'9", athletic.
Interesting.
Put the ball on the floor, move kind of like an Aaron Gordon type of player.
Okay.
And that's going to allow me to get the big bodega.
Oh,
Because Giannis is wild.
nah, you right.
So he's at the 4 or the 5?
I like that.
He's at the 4.
He's at the 4, okay.
Yeah, Ewing's going to be the 5. He'll be the big anchor. We'll be slow, but we'll be down.
Got you.
Now,
Okay.
at my 2,
Mm-hmm.
Shuggy. We got to go with the guy who won the award for us. And that's J.R. Smith. 2012,
Yeah.
average 19 off the bench.
I thought about taking
No,
him.
18, 5 rebounds and 3 assists off the bench.
Couple game winners.
1 steal. Gotta add that in there.
He was hooping.
All right. So, Havh, you got JR at the 2, Amari at the 3, Cat at the 4, Ewing at the 5.
Yes, sir.
J. Ray,
Who
your
you
pick.
going with, Jay?
Now I'm forced to pick a 1. Get the
All
L
right,
for
because I'm gonna live in a fantasy land and pretend he didn't request a trade, but I'm gonna take that 17-18 Porzingis.
How you gonna take him if he's gonna fuck him up in the octagon?
I'll give Porzingis.
He's not gonna be at the
odds.
game, bro.
I got Porzingis' odds.
Damn, that's a tough squad,
He
bro.
gonna be injured, bro.
The Zing God.
Remember, this is all imagining them being healthy. So
Right.
healthy Porzingis is a problem.
So J. Ray, you got Brunson, Allen Houston, Bernard King, and then Porzingis at the 4 or the 5.
5. Yeah.
Shuggy, Marbury, Crawford, and Melo.
Oh, this is a tough one. I'm debating between 2 guys at my power forward. You know what? Just because I'm not a big fan of white players, I'm going to go with Larry Johnson, Grandmama, Mr. 4-point player himself. What year we talking? 99? That 99 run with the nice Knicks jerseys? Yeah, we're going to put him at my 4. And I get to pick my 5, right?
Yeah, you got back to back.
Ewing's gone. Cat's gone.
Amari's gone.
Amari's gone.
Ooh.
You said what year? 85?
85.
All right. So 85.
About to go Willis?
Yeah, I was 85. Damn, bro. I want to go with my boy Mitch, but realistically,
Crazy.
I gotta give it to the young anchor. He held it down in our 1999 finals run, Marcus Camby. That's one of my personal favorites. I loved Camby as a kid. That 23 Knicks jersey with the black on the sides was just always fire to me. And shit, Camby was punching shit. He held his own against David Robinson in the finals. They got smoked. Tim Duncan averaged like 20 and 20, I think. But it's Tim Duncan. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this because all the centers are gone. Y'all got centers already, so you got Camby over Tyson Chandler.
Over the Gotham Lob?
I take. Shout out to Tyson Chandler. Was it with us that he won the defensive player, or was it with Dallas? It was with us. You know, shout out to Tyson. He did his thing, but
Camby's all.
That's where I thought you were going.
Camby went to the finals. When Ewing went down, Camby held it down through that playoff run.
And Camby has an
Remember,
offense.
Ewing didn't play in those playoffs.
Yeah.
He broke his wrist, and he was old. Camby was a young pup out of Boston College. Did his thing, man.
All right, Jrey, who's your 4?
I wish I could move everybody up and just say, give me a week of Jeremy Lin. But
Yo, turn his mic off. don't piss me off.
Time
with
out,
this
time
new
out.
shit, bro.
2011? 2011, Jeremy Lin is a god.
He had no left, bro.
that's
Bro,
why
don't
I-
piss me off.
that's
Time
Don't
out,
piss me
time
off.
out. No, no.
specified a week.
We're specifying a year. In that year,
1 week
he's
of
in this
Jeremy
conversation.
You
In
mean
that
the
year.
13 games?
that's all it was.
Yo, bro, don't piss me
Jeremy
off,
was
bro.
not-
Please don't piss me off. Don't piss me
But
off.
He had
2K
better-
has him at a 90
He had better
something.
seasons off the Knicks, bro.
Bro,
Legit.
So I
Did
can't.
he?
In Houston, he had a better.
bro,
better
when Norris Cole and Mario Chalmers grabbed that little Chinese boy,
He did.
he couldn't get past half court.
Wait.
He faked the injury and didn't even play in the playoffs for us.
Talking about, but he beat Kobe, bro.
No, he beat Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher.
He beat Derek Fisher. And I understand why Kobe was pissed, because he never went left, not once. In that whatever game win streak, that shit, he was going crazy. Bro, I got 100 if you could give me a highlight where he goes left.
No, yeah, he's strictly going right. Now, remind me, because knowing who Kobe is, right? Kobe never picked him up in that game? I'd be surprised.
I think he might have scored like 4, like little legit 2 baskets on Kobe. But majority of those points came against Derek Fisher.
Damn, D-Fish.
The spin move on Derek Fisher is still
The
lives
spin move,
rent-free
yeah.
in my head.
bro.
Fake left, spin right. Like, bro, he's going right
Yo,
there.
we
every time.
gotta respect. He was a god
Yeah,
for like 2 weeks,
for
bro.
that week, bro.
Except
Those
for
2,
2
3
weeks.
weeks in New York, crazy.
It's not fair, bro.
Insanity was something
it's like
else.
2 billion of them over there, bro. They just hype whoever up. These niggas aren't that good. The Chinese, Japanese,
Bro.
Outside of Otani in baseball, they're
Yeah,
not
Yao
that
Ming.
good, bro.
Yao Ming?
Yao Ming, he's 7'6". He gotta be decent. The nigga played like 7 years, bro. He's another one. He was mad, he was cool. But he's not like somebody you're gonna the greatest center.
All right, Jrey, who you got?
So, because you stole Amari and he brought my Knicks fandom to life, like as a kid, somebody that revived it, I'm gonna take 2020-2021 Julius Randle, my all-star, bro.
I hate that pick.
Bro, he brought us back.
I hate that pick.
He don't
I
bring
can't
us
stand
back.
him.
He brought us back.
We
That was
offered-
our first all-star in
We
years,
offered him
man.
the most
He
money.
is fucking. Your team is Brunson, Allen Houston, Bernard King, Julius Randle, and Porzingis.
We can-
Randle is fucking up that
We
chemistry,
can
bro.
score.
You want to talk about not going
Monte,
right?
Monte.
Score, bro.
Are we done with it or Javi still gotta go?
Javi still gotta go.
All right, after Javi picks,
Javi, give me your one. Yo, you could go Linsanity, bro.
he not.
Could have got Oakley. I could have went that, but Randall's what it is, man.
I do you one better. Give me D Rose.
What year was that?
I mean, he had 2 stints. I mean, by
25 or number
logically,
4?
I would want the younger D Rose, but I'm gonna take the better season performed D Rose for the
6-man
sake of
D
the
Rose.
draft.
6-man D Rose.
Oh man.
So 6-man D Rose. He probably averaged like 11. He was the top. I think the
Shit,
candidate.
he carried our team too in the playoffs. Once we hit the playoffs,
The
he was the only
candidates-
one going at Atlanta.
So Shuggy got Marbury, Crawford, Mello, Larry Johnson, and Marcus Camby. Jrey got Brunson, Allen Houston, Bernard King, Julius Randle, and Kristaps Porzingis. And Havh got D Rose, JR, Amari, Cat, and Ewing.
I don't know how you could look at these teams and not say my team is the best.
What?
Swear.
Julius Randle fucks your
That's
team
the
up.
What's Jay's team? Say, what's Jrey's team again?
Brunson, Allen Houston, Bernard King, Julius Randle, and Porzingis. Nah, bro, it's over.
Bro,
Bernard King is getting cooked by these.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna
these
tell you
big
right now, your
players.
team plays no defense.
yo, but you
Porzingis,
that's fine.
Porzingis
you better
and Houston
score
decent.
130, 140 to beat us because everybody on that team can get buckets.
Not with Julius Randle.
Bro,
Randle
Holding
not
the
passing.
ball and
Julius-
staring at everybody.
Yo, do you understand the Brunson you chose became a star once Randle got hurt last season?
Bro,
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. Jrey's team is better than Shuggy's. Shuggy's team is ass.
Nah, yo, bugging.
Can't be.
My team better than yours. What you mean?
Can't
What
be
the
in
fuck?
Crawford.
Nigga, you got a
be in
Murray at the
Crawford.
3.
I'm saying.
Melo is eating. Y'all
Melo can eat.
both catching 50.
Y'all are the only two on this table that chose 2 bench players for your starting lineup. You guys realize that?
Six
My
wins.
whole team was a bunch of starters. You guys went out
You
of
got
your
guys
way
who
to
should be
choose
on the bench,
people
like
that are
Randle.
on the bench. You went out of your way to choose people on the bench. Like, that's crazy.
I don't
We
like
didn't go out our way.
You got-
Players
Yo,
were
bro.
picked.
I don't like the combination of Crawford and
Players
Melo.
were picked.
Crawford and Melo to me don't go together.
No, Crawford and Camby just don't even belong in this draft.
Nah,
Bro.
can't
Pack
be
'em
the
up.
You
truth.
could've
99 can be.
Tyson, you could have put Oakley. You
Nah.
could have picked so many other
I don't know
people.
about Oakley either.
All right,
Oakley
wait.
had a season
Starks.
with
I
John
could have picked
Starks.
Starks instead
And
of D
that's
Rose.
I went
my
Starks.
point. And y'all chose 6 men.
Starks
over
was a
John
six man.
Starks.
Starks was a 6 man.
Who was
Continue.
Y'all all fucked up.
Starks choked in the finals. I'll never
No,
pick him.
I almost picked Starks, but I'm born in '95, so I'm picking D Rose.
How did none of y'all pick 2009 Tracy McGrady?
no one game
For one game against KD, baby
Against
KD, and we
OKC?
lost.
And then he didn't play because he couldn't play back to backs. Yo, get
This
out of
isn't
here.
back to backs, bro. This is do or die. This is one game.
What's gonna
One
happen?
year. This is 1 year.
way.
For that half of the year, he was all right. He was good.
He was not. He didn't play half a year.
I'll
Bro,
take
he played like
Wow.
13
I'll take
games,
Raymond
bro.
Felton.
I'll take T-Mac over Julius Randle.
What?
Nah.
Nah, you tripping, bro.
Yo, I really don't
I'm
like.
not
I
gonna
really don't
lie.
like Randle, bro.
I would take. Don't shoot me or anything. I'll probably take Raymond Felton over like D Rose.
I mean, he had
He had
two
his best
good
season
seasons.
there.
Nah, he had two good seasons.
I thought you was gonna say Tony Douglas, bro. I thought you was about to say
Tony
Tony
Douglas
Douglas.
was my guy. You couldn't convince 10-year-old me that he wasn't gonna be the next big thing. You could not convince me,
Bro, I feel you, bro. I was a Tony
Yo,
Douglas fan.
wait.
Yeah, I've went through stretches of a lot of Bro, Emmanuel Mudiay to me was the one. He was gonna save us.
Tony Douglas didn't even have like an NBA body, bro. Pause.
Yo, in the comments, like, subscribe. Let us know in the comments who you think got it between those 3 teams. And let's talk some Knicks, y'all. Let's talk some Knicks. Shuggy, what you got on your mind, bro?
Man, these Detroit fans and these doubters. I don't understand why so many people just want to hate the Knicks. Shaq, I heard Shaq on TV, like, yeah, they're gonna struggle. I got Detroit. Detroit was actually, I think, favored in the series. Some people had, like,
Yeah.
what is going through your mind? I don't care how close the games are. I don't care how you feel about officiating. Like, yo, that's the game. Sometimes you get called, sometimes you don't. Honestly, I feel like it's been called pretty evenly because there's times where the Knicks are getting whacked and there's no calls. But at the end of the day, it's like Detroit. Y'all gonna be good in a couple years, just not right now. This not your time. I'm mad. Like people even really thought this was a thing. Like once you get past Cade Cunningham, who else does Detroit got?
Just a gritty team.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
So I was on the phone with D, and I told him, yo, if we were lucky to not be down 0-2, leaving Madison Square Garden. So to be honest with you, I kind of doubted a little bit. I won't lie. After I saw Game 1, where I was like, all right, I kind of took a deep breath, and I'm just grateful we got away with a win. And then when I saw Game 2, I'm like, if this is how the rest of the series is gonna go, then we were in big trouble.
You know what's funny about that? I'm the total opposite. After the Game 2 loss, I said, oh, we got this.
Wow.
They barely beat us with Towns attempting 3 shots in the second half and not making one of them. And they barely beat us. So what happens when our second star is on? All right, the game could be close, but we got 2 bona fide closers. And y'all got Dennis Schroeder. You're not doing it against us, bro.
I was just more so, I was worried at how scrappy this Detroit team is. Because they are tough.
No,
And they're going to play us.
You really know where we're getting killed at badly? Towns is in the game for offense. When it gets to him having to guard Duren, that pick and roll, bro, he's getting cooked every time.
No,
Like,
I disagree. I
he-
think Cat has been actually productive on defense, and I don't think Detroit is scrappy at all. Them niggas is hacks. Jalen Duren is a fucking hack, bro. That nigga
Detroit.
grabs every play, bro. That's not basketball, bro. That nigga got his arms up to hack niggas.
He's solid, though. Yo, funny
Man,
enough,
time out.
he was a Knicks draft pick, and we traded him. Knicks actually drafted that guy
I
and
know,
traded him.
I know, but let me finish, bro, because I got some shit to say about these Detroit ass Pistons, bro. Them niggas is not it. Your boy Ron Holland, talented
Ass.
kid. He's a young crash out.
Ass.
He's legit a young crash out. Something's wrong with that kid. He's worse than Stewart on the low. Just watch. Bro, these kids is not ready. Y'all banking on Malik Beasley and Tim Hardaway and Tobias Harris, who knows what we do, to win y'all games. Like I said, you can't be worried about game by game. We a team, we get it out the fucking mud, bro. We on the floor, bro. It don't matter how scrappy you think. You can't out-scrap the scrappers, bro. At the end of the day, bro, first game, I think Tobias had 25.
Yeah,
We fucking closed them out, packed them up in the fourth.
second game.
Reason why they had life was because they had a role player like Tobias Harris, anomaly game, 25.
Yeah, which is gonna happen in basketball.
Which is going to happen in basketball. Same thing. But Malik Beasley was shooting bad. What was he in throughout the season? Was he 50, 40, 90 or some shit? Wasn't he at the top?
I think
top 3-point makes.
he was
or something
second
like
in
that.
most 3-pointers made.
Something in that. My whole point is like this, bro. They was overhyping the Pistons because it's easy to hate on the fucking Knicks. Because
Everyone
the
does
Knicks. It could have been any team. It would have been the Bucks. They would have been like, oh, but they got Giannis and Dame. They got Giannis and Dame. But what are the Bucks doing right now with Dame? Getting mollywopped against the motherfucking Pacers who suck.
Bro, you know what's so crazy? Yesterday I finished watching the game at work. So I'm sitting there and it's this guy, you know, one of these guys, he watches basketball, but he's over here like, the Knicks are going to be the Knicks. They're going to lose. That's what the Knicks do. Look. Then he started shitting on Brunson. Oh, Brunson, he's a ball hog. And, bro, literally as he's talking shit, Brunson just starts giving niggas buckets, bro. It's late in the fourth. And I'm just looking at him. He's like, yeah, man, but it's not good basketball. I'm like, man, that's good basketball.
Talk about your man's not
Winning basketball.
Talking about the clutch player of the year, making every shot in
Brunson
the
is
fourth.
tough.
Not good
Being
basketball.
clutch. Being clutch.
All right, so we all got the Knicks closing out this series.
For sure.
Yeah.
We all
No,
got
but
that.
I
but
think
one
it's
thing,
done
no,
tomorrow.
But one thing I need to
Right.
say, no. But one thing, Shuggy, real talk, as Knicks fans, it gotta be done tomorrow. Like it shouldn't be. I don't want a close game tomorrow.
We can't give
honestly.
him life back in
I don't
Detroit.
want a fucking close game tomorrow because we need to spread a message to these other teams. It's not even about the Pistons. It's about. We got to stop playing with our food.
Yeah.
We got to win when it's winning time,
Yeah.
which is what Cleveland's doing right now, which is what Boston's doing. You win games away and you close niggas out. You don't give life like how we let Maxey do in the Garden and hit 2-3, hit what an and 1-3 on Rich shit like that is like that's where the Knicks need to stop nicking at a point. So close them out. Series is over, but I want it over the next game
Yeah,
for
th-
sure.
Things need to change because obviously, you know, going into the next round, you're facing Goliath pretty much. You know,
His name is Kristaps, bro. It's not gonna lie.
so you gotta take these guys out, man, and like you said, scrappers are gonna scrap, and if they could bring that into the next series, yo, I don't see no reason. I'm not afraid of Boston the way that I would have been last year.
Yeah.
I think we're capable of getting this done this year.
So let's talk about this next series. Shuggy, talk to me about this fucking Knicks Celtic series, bro.
All right. Knock on wood. We should be there. But to be honest, I'm still, of course, I think the Knicks match up well with Boston, to be honest. If we're talking our 5 against their 5. The bench part, we got to give it to them because Tibbs doesn't really use our bench. So it's like we don't have one.
No precious. Thus far.
But as I'm going to be honest, Tibbs is the one who makes me nervous in these games. It's not the players. It's Tibbs coaching down the stretch. When shit gets critical, when shit gets tight, he goes back to his Tibbs way, and it's ISO ball. We went out and got Towns for a reason. We gave up DiVincenzo to get time. Like I don't care about Randall because Randall Towns, that's wash on. Like we won that trade, but we threw in DiVincenzo, a key piece, and it's for down stretches. You got Brunson just going 1-on-1. Towns, you got to throw in some pick and roll. You got to run something. Fuck it, I'll take the pick and roll 2-man game for the last 2 minutes, but he got to be involved. He's also at fault in this. Because I feel like as a star, he's not a superstar.
Big ass down there.
He's a star. Get your big ass down there and call for the ball. This was the same shit. Like I've been watching Towns since he was at Kentucky in college. Calipari didn't let him sit at the 3-point line. He said, "Yo, you 7-1. Get the fuck down on the block and you'll get the ball down there."
Especially in this era.
And it's like now you got Tobias Harris guarding you at times in the game. Why the fuck are you sitting at the 3-point? You're like 4 feet behind the 3-point line. Top of the key. Just staring at Brunson. Go set a fucking screen, play a little pick and pop, pick and roll. 2-on-2, I like our chances against anybody. But when you got Brunson, like, yeah, Brunson's a dog, but he's 6'1", and you're gonna use up so much energy. It's bad enough you're playing 44 fucking minutes every game.
Yeah. Tibbs, and that was my biggest
Shout out to
concern.
Randall.
If we would have if we were to go out and something tragic happens and we lose this series against Detroit, Tibbs is gone.
Oh yeah.
He's not going.
I think so.
I don't think
that he stays if we lose first round.
Yeah.
Because there's no progression there. We're a better team than we were last year. There's no reason why we should lose in the first series. But
Tibbs could blame it on the roster.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I mean,
We don't have a bench at the end of the day.
Tibbs could
It's
blame
not
it
like
on
he
the roster,
uses them.
bro.
But I think losing to Detroit, if we lost to like a better team
Nah, bro.
that's more experienced,
yeah.
I think he could make
No,
up an
yeah, I
excuse.
agree. I don't think.
But we can't lose to the Pistons, bro.
Yeah, you don't make big roster moves and then let a
Lose to the
team
Pistons.
Like the
Detroit
Pistons, a
make
young
a name
team,
for
man.
themselves.
but this is my point. I feel like now I think we're well past the point where we could just be happy with a playoff appearance. This ain't it anymore. Now it's conference finals or this is a
So
failure.
Jrey, let me ask you this: so why would the Knicks beat the Celtics? How would the Knicks beat the Celtics?
Personally, I believe we're a tougher team. And I think it really just comes down to toughness. It's one of those sayings like, it's really every dog has its day. You kind of just hope that Boston, who relies so much on the 3, they're going to have a down day and we could just take advantage of those things. But if you can't, it's in any sport. If you can't take advantage of another team's mistakes, then you're doomed to lose. So if they fuck up, they turn the ball over. If you don't capitalize and score some points, then you're already fucked up. If they're missing the 3 ball, they're getting cold, and you're not capitalizing that, you fucked up. If you're not grabbing rebounds, you fucked up. We have to be better than them in every single category. This is no more Detroit. This is no Atlanta. This is no Cleveland of the past years. This is another animal, bro. And Mazzulla's gonna coach up his guys the same way. Whoever is killer be killed. And that's how the Knicks got to play. You're going to go into the TD Garden, game 1. If you're not going out there with the mentality of, yo, I'm taking you out, then the Knicks are done. You just got to be tougher than them. If you play tougher than them, I think we win.
Havh, Knicks, Boston, talk to me.
You hit a lot of things on the nose, bro. I completely agree with everything you said, bro. The problem with the Knicks is that we a team that we have to damn near play perfect every night to look elite. And it's hard to do that, bro, in the NBA. In the NBA, is so much shit that can happen, bro. You seen that shit the other day. Jokic put up an air ball and dunk for the win. And it's like we kind of, in a way, lack those. Like right now against Detroit, we lack a Dennis Schroeder. We lack that guy that's going to hit a big shot that has experience in the
Ice
league.
in his veins type
Ice in his
shit.
veins. You know, like against Boston, we lack that bench guy that's going to score. Like, granted, you could blame Tibbs in a point that he didn't get Deuce all the way ready. But at the same time, I'll be looking at Deuce like, nigga, you young, bro. You should be out here getting it. Like, I don't
still be
it don't,
looking
it
scared
don't look like
sometimes.
you practice that much.
He looked like he's scared sometimes.
You know, you don't look like you want it that much. Like, you would catch and shoot is nice, but I didn't see that elevation. I didn't see him bringing in shades of what Dante brought to us at times.
Right.
You feel me? So that's the thing. But like he said, we are a tougher team. Tibbs has to outcoach Mazzulla. That's where we
And that's
win.
a tough task.
That's a tough task, but I really feel like if he can outcoach him in Boston, in the Garden, we just got to win our games in the Garden. You know, you got the 6
Protect home
man, which
court,
is the
bro.
fans, and this shit going to be crazy in there. Tatum likes to play clutch against us, but at the same time, that nigga likes to let Derek White bail him out every playoff series. So it's going to be tough.
Derek White be killing, too.
He be killing, bro. It's a tough team. They got factors. But honestly, the main factors, like I said, we got to steal a home game, and we got to out-coach them.
Yeah.
And to go back to Tibbs, it's like, bro, you don't even – it's down to the simple mannerisms of a coach. Like, you see when coaches are at the end of the game and they're running to the bench, putting a guy in for 10 seconds and then just for offense, defense switch. Like, Tibbs don't even be doing shit like that with Mitch and shit. Like, it shit just, like, irks me, bro. Like, you too old school sitting there face.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, wake the
Josh!
Try something, bro. Throw Mitch out there with Cat for, Like, for me, he's like, I haven't seen enough Payne who brought the energy that game won. We haven't seen no Precious this playoffs. Mm-hmm. He's not even putting players in spot minutes. Like, just to give you some, Precious is a player that gets you a block, the crowd's gonna go crazy. Get you a dunk that the crowd gonna go crazy. Yeah. Those things could turn 2 points into 7 points in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Such a momentum shift, man.
And that's where we gotta win games. We gotta do all those little things that's gonna take from that overwhelming Boston roster. Man.
So here's my thing with the Knicks. At the end of the day, the Celtics come into the Garden. That shit is going to be rowdy. And the Celtics have the experience. They're champions already. But at the end of the day, bro, when you step into that Garden, it's going to be loud. The energy is going to be fucking crazy.
It's different.
It's going to be loud outside of the Garden, bro. So that's going to play a component. Now, they do have home court advantage, right? The Celtics.
Yes.
This is my problem with the Knicks. And I hate to be negative as we're stepping into the series. But to Shuggy's point, it seems like, and you guys watch more games. I know basketball, but I don't watch as many Knicks games as you guys. It seems like every time I tune into a Knicks game, this entire season, if it's a close game, the last 6 to 7 minutes, it's Jalen Brunson or bust. It's give Brunson the ball, play 4 or 5 out, and we're just going to watch him do his thing at 6 feet tall. And if he fucks up, we fuck up.
Monte.
And there's no schematics. There's no strategy. Who the fuck is the Knicks if Knicks coach, head coach?
Tibbs.
If Tibbs isn't an offensive coach, who the fuck is the offensive coordinator?
Bro.
This is the Knicks organization. Why is it that I can come up with an offense for the Knicks to play and they can't? It's just Knicks or bust, bro. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, these are some of the greatest offensive players in the history of basketball. They had offensive systems.
Steph Curry.
Put in positions to win.
You put these players in positions and they have counter schematics where if one person isn't open, they have other options. Mm-hmm. With Jalen Brunson, first of all, you're the point guard, right? If you bring the ball up and there's no pass, it's 4 out, and we do this for 7 minutes straight, next time OG touches the ball after having 4 possessions without touching the fucking basketball, he's going to be fucking cold because he hasn't touched the ball. Because every time, and I'm not saying this is Jalen Brunson's fault, because at the end of the day, he's a fucking dog. Yeah. But where is the coaching, bro? Where is the... Cat is the best scoring option that can take advantage of mismatches on that team. It's not Jalen Brunson. He might be right there as far as the offensive player, but at the end of the day, down the stretch in the playoffs, you are 6 feet tall. And Cat is just as skilled as you as a big man that can take advantage of a better mismatch. This last game, I'm watching the game, Cat bailed us out, and it was all on second opportunity shots or last-minute buzzer beater shots.
Last minute, yeah.
Why can't Cat get the fucking ball with 10 seconds to make a move? Why is it with 2 seconds or 1 second? Yeah. And Cat, at the end of the day, bro, you got to get the fucking ball,
You got to want it,
You got to want it.
You got to be assertive.
Now, I get it because he's coming into a team that's already accomplished a few things. They already have a culture. Jalen Brunson is our guy. So you can't come in rowdy, get the fuck out of my way. But at the end of the day, bro, this Jalen Brunson shit where we're just going to go 7 minutes straight with you trying to do your best impression of Allen Iverson, that's not going to get us a fucking ring, bro. That's not going to get us a ring. So somebody on offense has to draw some shit up. If not, we have no fucking chance, bro.
Bro, it's the Bulls offense all over again. Give the ball to Derrick Rose and all of us stand around.
And I hate to say this, but look what happened to D Rose.
Shit. Yeah,
look what happened to D Rose in that kind of system where it's just do or die D Rose.
Tibbs,
but that's the thing.
Great defensive coach though. Tibbs is a hands down.
Great.
Our team's always ranked top 5 in defense when Tibbs.
Wait, but we had the top offensive started 5 in the NBA this
But you see, so one of my things is, and I love that you mentioned Tibbs. This is really what's gonna make or break us. It's coaching, and it's been in the media and it's come out a lot. It's there every year.
Yeah.
But I remember it came out this year when Bridges dropped that comment about minutes.
Yeah.
It's out there even in your own locker room. So you got to start utilizing guys. Like, there's no reason why McBride Deuce shouldn't be more prepared for a situation like this. You know, I look at last year's team where when we went into the postseason, I was pumped up because we had Bogey and these guys coming off of the bench, and then everybody got hurt, and then shit hit the fan.
Mm-hmm.
But now, bro, it's people need to step up too. So you could say all that you want about Bridges, but about Brunson, but if Bridges can't knock down a single shot, how do I, as a point guard, even trust you? OG needs to be more consistent too. A lot of these guys, it's step up time now.
Yeah.
So if they don't do it, Bridges could average 20 something with the Nets. If you don't
Last
do it
thing,
now,
10 seconds. Knicks in 7. That's all I gotta say.
I like that.
Before we close out, Jrey, talk to me about the Yankees. Talk to me about the Mets. Give me an update on the state of the Yankees, bro.
Baseball is exciting right now. Yankees are good. Mets are good. Mets are the first team to 20 wins, so that's insane. I feel like they're just a pitching machine. They're printing out dudes that don't need to be good, and they are good on the mound. But
Clay Holmes.
yeah, Clay Holmes is a starter. They had Griffin Canning, somebody that you guys probably never even heard of, throwing 6 innings of shutout ball today. Mets look good. Yankees still look good. Holes at third base. A long-term hole at shortstop, but that's a conversation for another day.
Hey, real quick, it's gotten kind of quiet about the torpedo bats now that Jazz Chisholm is batting under 200 and Volpe is batting
shit is
200.
quiet.
Now all of a sudden it's not the magical bats no more. We hit home runs for a weekend and they thought it was over. Like, no, bro, you still gotta hit the ball. Like, it's baseball.
Yeah, listen, I'll say this, though. If there's any year for a Subway Series, World Series, it's this.
On that point, Juan Soto's coming back to the Bronx very soon. When is the date? When is he coming over here?
May 16th through the 18th, because I got tickets to the 18th.
Bro, I'm there, bro.
I'm
there, bro. Jrey, what you think about that? Soto coming back to the
Them
Bronx.
tickets pricey, too.
That's going to be exciting. Expect a lot of booze, I'll tell you that much, man. That
Oh,
better have
led by me.
have a lot of security walking into the Bronx that day.
Oh, it's going to be lit. I'm going to be there Sunday night, the 18th.
All respect.
Sunday night
End of the
baseball,
day, Yankee
7
fan,
p.m. game.
we got the better player.
All right, so let's close it out with this, yo. For $4 billion,
Oh shit.
you have to win a fight versus any New York Met in the octagon. Jrey, who you got?
Juan Soto beating your ass, bro.
You fucking Juan Soto up.
I'm fucking him up, bro. He's going to remember turning down that
No,
guy.
that's a good pick. He's Dominican, bro. I already told you. They
Oh,
can't fucking fight. I already told you. As long as he don't get a rock or a stick in his hand, I like your chances, Jay.
Oh, my God. Shuggy, who you got?
Off the Mets? There's so much trash over there. Let me see.
Oh, shit.
Does roster only? I can't fight the owner?
Steve Cohen?
He gives me doof-like vibes. Like, he's real doofy. He's quirky. He brings his wife everywhere. Like, I don't trust any guy that just brings his wife everywhere. It's like, keep them type of dudes away from me.
That's a little fishy, right? Everywhere?
Yeah, it was everywhere. You hide it. You trying to make up for something.
Yo, he loves this girl, bro. What's the problem?
Niggas like that just want to cover it up.
Who you got?
Nah, all jokes aside, Mets. Probably Clay Holmes, just because of the bullshit he did on the Yankees last year. And now all of a sudden you're good as a starting pitcher. Like, bro, you were one of the worst fucking relievers I've ever seen last year. And now you just cross a bridge and all of a sudden you're a hell of a starting pitcher. I'm like, eat a Frank, nigga. Fuck him.
So you got Juan Soto at 6'2", 224. You could have went. It's baseball now. It's not basketball. You could have went with some shorter players.
I could have gone with Acuna's little brother, but I'm going to go with Juan Soto because it's personal.
Yo, we're talking about $4 billion, bro. You can't lose.
I won't.
You imagine coming back home after you getting fucked up.
He doesn't have anything to lose. I'm going to go to war, bro. I got
Yo, you know what, Monte? $4 billion is a lot of money. I need something for sure. I'm going to go with another Dominican, Starling Marte.
Nah, that dude.
That nigga was destroyed.
That's not the one.
He kind of strong, yeah.
That is not the one.
He dark skinned Dominican. He's like,
That is not the one. I'll take Juan Soto, bro.
Yo, in the Locker Room Podcast, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
holla.
Peace.